Not sure if you guys heard, but recently.
Yo, when you get into your movie phone voice, man, that shit is hilarious.
We haven't heard it.
But recently, Angela Yee unfollowed Charlamagne the God.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No way.
She unfollowed Charles Magny.
Not certain
fuck?
what's festering, but could this be... I don't know, man. That's the end of my movie phone shit. And I don't know if that's a recent unfollow.
I was going to say that. I don't know how recent.
You could have never followed that nigga. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what I will say is our us speaking about that topic on the last podcast, when I left the pod, it did delve me into the stock that I put into my coworker relationships / associate relationships. Like, I like some associates of mine. Like, so much so that the word probably undervalues how I feel about them, but there's no in-between from friend and associate, so you're stuck with it.
True.
But I guess...
Homie's kind of in between.
Associate?
I don't respect
like associate.
homie.
No?
I don't even know the definition of homie
Homie
anymore.
don't do
Homie
it.
is somebody you grew up with. Homie is somebody from your actual
I
neighborhood.
hate niggas I grew
Your
up
neighborhood.
with. Like, I have mad homies I hate. Like, that. There's no value in the word to me.
I
It's
agree.
just a loose saying. Like, anybody could be my homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anybody. You shouldn't give anybody
not
that
anybody.
title. Homie is more like a home. It's from where you're from.
I think homie is a step above associate. But it is used loosely sometimes.
The crackhead, Ashy Larry is my homie. I mean, not Ashy Larry, Eastside Crackhead.
That's
Like-
disrespectful.
I'm just saying, somebody that you see on,
I mean,
on a regular basis,
he's
you
a
know
rap.
him from the hood.
He's from the hood.
It's
Yeah.
been a million years. He's the hood.
He's from
you
the
know
neighborhood.
him.
He's from the neighborhood.
So it's the homie.
Yeah.
Now, that's about the extent of it. But
Shout out to
He give you
That's
some
the
bars.
homie.
He'll give you some
I
bars.
feel like associate is lower than homie.
yeah, but
though.
Eastside Crackhead, for you to be homeless, nigga, you gotta write a new verse. You
He
know?
definitely was outside Sin City spitting the same one for a while.
No,
Yeah.
but as soon as you tell him that, he just go through another flow. Like give me another one. He be like, what? All right, hold up. He give you another one. You just got to tell him to give you another one.
For
No,
our
one
listeners,
time he got in his Dougie Fresh bag, and I caught myself. I was like, "You wasn't outside that all time."
No, he was literally outside. Like
for
literally.
our listeners in Montana, Sin City used to be a strip club, and there used to be a crackhead outside that could rap better than most crackheads, and he would do it outside for money.
Better
No,
than most rappers.
Rory is saying Sin City. He's just in the Bronx.
Yeah.
He's
He on the
Sin
highway,
City is
if
no
it's
longer,
traffic
but he's
by the
still
Yankee
right
game on
there.
the Diga, he right
Well,
there.
I always
I
saw him
saw
in front of
Fat
Sin
Boy
City.
pull up on him a few weeks ago on his Instagram. I was like, all right, they go East Side. Yeah, I mean, give it to him.
yeah. Eastside was looking
How
good.
do we end up on East Side Crackhead? Oh,
had-
the relationship with
Damn.
associates and all
Had
that.
Eastside, like, he could have done some shit on. He could have had
Rory,
a really
that's
good
not what we're
Instagram
about to do
page.
on this podcast. You can do that when
Like,
you go to song.
he just
He
missed
could've
his
been a
time.
star.
Yo, he just missed his time.
He got a song on YouTube. Check him out. The video and all that.
Just trying to get us into our topic.
Nah, we shout out to Eastside, man. You got to pay homage.
Oh, my bad. Angela Yee unfollowed Charlamagne. Way more important than Eastside Crackhead.
Yeah, I feel like the term associate though is like sort of disrespectful. Like I feel like you don't really fuck with
It's
an
not
associate.
disrespectful if that's what
It's
you
not disrespectful.
If
You're
that's who
you're
you are.
That's not
It
the right
does
word.
have a negative.
It's a distancing thing,
It
though.
does have a negative connotation. It does.
Not negative, just not positive either. I guess it's an associate.
It's pretty bland.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
think
like
so.
that person never graduated to friendship level with me.
Right.
But that's not a negative, though. It just means
No,
we just didn't
yeah.
take that time to really get to know each
Yeah,
other.
it's
anyone
kinda
that I would call an
negative. I don't
associate would
really
probably say the same thing.
Value you, but so much.
Yeah.
But that's just being honest.
True.
Yeah.
But see, that's not fair because
I
I
don't think
really
there's
love
anything
a few
wrong
associates
with
of mine.
associates.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to bringing it to coworkers. On the last podcast, I argued, well, I don't know if Charlamagne is friends with Envy and Angela, but when I left, I got to thinking about maybe tension I had with a coworker, knowing that I still had to continue to go to work the next however many days. Mm-hmm. And that's not the most comfortable of situations.
Nor is it
makes
rare.
things really awkward. It doesn't necessarily feel good, which led me to there is a lot of stock to be put into maintaining peace with your coworkers.
Absolutely.
I agree.
And because of that, I'm just glued to whatever's happening with the Breakfast Club right now. Every picture they take, boy, am I watching. Every interview, I'm on it.
All right, well, what
Body language, I'm looking at fucking pupils. I'm looking at everything.
what do you owe your coworker?
And that is a question that needs to be answered by each individual uniquely.
The only problem I had, like I said, was
I'm a man of peace. Whatever is not going to bring me peace, and albeit that can still be a beef with a coworker.
Respect. I think you owe your coworker respect, especially one that you've been working with every single day for 8.
If there's something that I
years.
know is going to make you very upset, I'm not going to do it without at least running it by you. You
And
know what
we're
I'm
repeating
saying?
ourselves again with
Now
that, but
that I'm looking at the psychology in some of my actions, I beef with some of my coworkers in these corporate instances for the same reasons I beef with some people personally, because I want better for them than maybe they even want for them. Which I'm sure my therapist would tell me that there's some selfishness in there somewhere, but that's probably why I beef. It's not because.
But you haven't always been the best at expressing that.
Still not. I'm still not the best at that.
Right.
Yo, how some shit come out with me be wrong, man. I gotta tell you.
well, we can tell you.
How most of the shit comes out with me be wrong. But boy, if you know me, my heart lies in a really good place.
I agree.
I agree.
But you be wilding sometimes.
I don't think this podcast takes off if I don't. So,
You're right.
so I'll take it.
You're right.
I'll take it. I listen to some of these other niggas. It's bland. It's bland.
my only issue with that whole Gucci shit, like I said, was just some of the words he used in describing Angela. That was my only thing. It's like, you don't got to call out her name.
I want to ride with you on that, but I also have been in. I've been in the situation where you riding for your girl, and your girl really feel a way about some shit.
Yeah, but there's a way you could ride for your girl too, Joe. And
your girl, and that's where.
But you don't have to use certain words.
I no more. I'm with you. I do think that it's the nigga's job to kind of spearhead the logic when there's some emotional shit going on. But I've been the guy with a girl that was really angry about some shit where now is not the time for you to be rational and logical. Now it's time for you to ride or not.
Yeah, but Joe, there's a way to ride and still keep a certain level of respect there. You could ride, but as a man, we have to understand that a lot of the times when there's tension and there's friction going on, it's our job as men to take control of the situation some of the times. And by you going in there using certain words, I don't know if that's helping or fueling the situation.
I tell you,
Probably fueling it.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
Charlamagne ain't edited that shit out on his own YouTube page. This wasn't even like a breakfast.
It wasn't
club
beyond
thing.
his control.
Yeah, nah, that shit said, see to
Yeah,
God.
like,
Nah, that's what they saying.
Yeah.
Gotta talk to the program director. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, man, Charlamagne is great.
Yeah,
man.
that's all. It just was like some of the words, like, it wasn't just distasteful. But I mean, again, him wanting to do it, his coworkers didn't want to do it. Fine. Dave sat down with people Charlamagne didn't want to sit down with. So now he sat down with somebody that they agreed not to sit down with. At the end of the day, it's just all about, like you said, respect. Have respect for your coworkers, and you sit there. Like you said, I wouldn't allow somebody to sit there and just say certain things and call out my coworker certain names. That's all. I would have said something about that. Like, you don't have to use those words with her. That's my coworker. Even if you don't want to say that's my friend, it's like, that's my coworker, and that's a woman. You know what I mean? Like, so you don't use certain words. That's all.
I agree with you.
Mal.
Yeah, I agree.
Level head
But-
Mal.
Listen, man, the anxiety, sometimes you can't say things.
True.
You're right.
Listen, no matter how you feel about it, I'm going to be glued to this one.
Watching who follows who.
Yeah, how can you really be glued to this?
Because,
There's no more following.
Is
to happen.
Charlamagne
When is
still
their next-
following
when
her?
is their next-
because they have to work every day. They have to
Oh, yeah, of
interview.
course.
Have they had a show
Every
yet since
day.
then?
I'm sure.
They've had
yeah,
they've had a
couple.
few. Now, niggas been away, niggas been on vacay, but I think there's been one or two.
Oh, this is the one
where-
right here? This is
where
the one with
niggas
Trevor
have-
Noah?
have been back. And look,
Oh, and it's just the two
I
of them.
see right through the Angela Yee smile. Yeah, she hates this nigga.
Yeah, and whenever you have both hands in your hoodie, that means you kind of like
know the
off it.
vibe.
You off the
Yeah,
situation. a
you
little
know
bit.
that. This
And look at Trevor and Noah. Just it's like, damn.
yeah.
Y'all should talk.
Like, this is
you
when
shouldn't be interviewing me.
This is when I had to come up here, like, sit through this.
Trevor, the fucked up part, Trevor Noah could probably get to the bottom of this, man.
He could. He could.
He could fix it.
His
Yeah, he
accent would calm everyone.
Right.
Yeah, he could fix that.
All it takes is his accent.
All right, so that's the latest with that. Not that there's news there. I'm sure you guys are glued to it as well because y'all petty like me. What else is important that we need to get to in the universe?